If I told you there was a hike named the best hike in Canada that included boat rides, tunnels, chains, waterfalls, and ended at an alpine lake straddling the US border, would you believe me? Today, we're tackling that legendary Crypt Lake hike in Waterton Lakes National Park. And trust me, you'll want to see this one through the end. Before we even hit the trail, we had a chance to stay at one of Canada's most iconic hotels, the historic Prince of Wales Hotel. Built in 1927 by the Great Northern Railway, this Swiss chalet-style lodge was meant to attract American tourists during the Prohibition. It stands proudly on a bluff overlooking Upper Waterton Lake, with panoramic views that honestly don't even feel real. From the moment you walk through the lobby with its giant windows, you can feel the history in the walls. It's like stepping back in time, but with the Rockies at your doorstep. Just check out the views from our room. Amazing. Now, just below the hotel is this little town of Waterton. It's small, charming, and walkable. Almost like a hidden alpine village. You'll find ice cream shops, cozy cafes, and a few outfitters that cater to hikers heading out on adventures like this. Even if you're not hiking, Waterton is worth the stroll. It's got this calm, old world vibe mixed with wild mountain scenery. I mean, just check out this beach, guys. Honestly, we were just blown away at the beauty of this place. Here is where you can pick up your tickets for the Crypt Lake hike. Tickets for the Crypt Lake hike are sold at the Waterton Shoreline Cruise Company right on the marina. You're definitely going to want to book in advance, especially in peak season like August. We reserve spots for the 8:30 a.m. boat, which is the second departure of the morning. The boat ride isn't just transportation, it's a part of the experience. You're going to cross the Upper Waterton Lake, gliding between steep mountain walls with the US border just a stone's throw away. The ride to the trailhead only takes about 15 minutes, and the boat captain usually gives a quick rundown of the day. The return options are important. You either catch the 3:30 p.m. boat ride or the 5:30. Miss that last boat, and let's just say you're in for one very long walk back. We lucked out by taking the later 8:30 boat, but we still managed to pass most of the hikers up who started earlier. So what makes Crypt Lake so famous? Well, it's been called one of the most thrilling hikes in the world. The trail itself was carved into the mountainside back in the 1920s, and over time, it's become a rite of passage for serious hikers. It's a little over 10 miles round trip, with around 2,300 foot in elevation gain. But what makes it unique isn't just the distance, it's the obstacles. It's not just a hike, it's an adventure course carved into the Rockies. The first stretch winds gently through the forest before opening up to sweeping views of Upper Waterton Lake. Now, we have to mention the bears. Bears are spotted all the time on this trail, and it was something that we were definitely aware of. We had our bear spray, we made lots of noise, and kept our eyes peeled. Heading out earlier in the morning definitely kind of sets the vibe and makes the forest just a little bit spookier. In August, the wildflowers were still blooming, and every corner revealed another postcard view. Not long after, you're going to reach Burnt Rock Falls, an incredible cascading waterfall that seems straight out of a movie. It's a great spot to stop, catch your breath, and fuel up, because the trail only gets more exciting from here. This climb to the top was pretty rough. We passed up a lot of people on the 8 o'clock boat trip. We were making good time. Once you make it to the top here, there is a restroom, so if you need to take a break, this is the spot to do it. Right past the restroom, you take a right around the corner. And the views open up. And here's where things get interesting. First, you'll face a steel ladder bolted to the rock, leading up to a narrow tunnel carved right through the mountains. The tunnel is about 60 feet long, just wide enough to crouch and shuffle your way through. On the other side, the trail opens up to a famous chain section. It's a narrow cliff ledge where steel cables help you hug the walls as you move across. It sounds intense, but honestly, it feels safe, and the views are worth every step. I was holding onto the chains with one hand and the camera in my other. Probably not recommended. From there, the final push takes you up to the hidden gem itself, Crypt Lake. Nestled into a basin right on the border of Canada and the United States, the lake is fed by snowmelt and stays icy cold year-round. On a calm day, it mirrors the surrounding cliffs like a natural painting. After hours of hiking, reaching this spot feels like stepping into a secret world. And yes, I couldn't resist. I went for a swim. Diving into the crystal clear water is one of those once-in-a-lifetime moments. Freezing? Absolutely. Worth it? Every second. To think one half of me was floating in Canada and the other in the US. That's something special. Oh, and how is that backdrop for a US border wall? After we ate lunch there, we decided to head back. Our goal was to be back for the 3:30 boat. So we made our way back through the tunnels and now got to see the hike from a completely different view, all the while keeping an eye out for bears. As we made it down closer to the lake, it was pretty obvious that we were going to be there in time for the 3:30 boat ride. There's just something satisfying about catching that earlier ride. Looking back across the lake and realizing you've conquered one of Canada's greatest trails in a single day. My wife decided to take a dip in the water as we waited for the boat. So there it is, the Crypt Lake hike, a boat ride, waterfalls, tunnels, chains, and a lake that straddles two countries. If you're in Waterton, this hike should be at the very top of your list. And even if you're not ready for it yet, just staying at the Prince of Wales and exploring that little town below makes Waterton a place worth remembering. If you like my style of videos, please consider liking and subscribing. Oh yeah, and drop a comment if this hike is now on your bucket list. Until next time, keep chasing the adventure.